Hey everybody, how you doing? SK Modified at Lanier in Georgia. I am in the number 9 car today and I am starting in the 6th position. This is the top split of 4 for the first time slot of the SK Modified this week, season 203 at Lanier. I do have a win here at Lanier. That was way back in season 201 and a very much lower strength of field. Lanier here is a 0.38 mile track with 9 degrees of banking. And if it drives 8 degrees of banking, my apologies, and it drives like it's a little bit higher bank, but this is a rhythm track. You get in the gas, off the gas, in the gas, off the gas, and when you're in the rhythm, it feels good. When you're out of the rhythm, it feels really bad. So we're coming down here on the backstretch to get ready to take the green flag. They all kind of check up. It's like, come on, guys, you're supposed to be better than this. You know, can anybody make? And then I get tagged by the 14. Thanks for the 4X before the green flag. All right, green flag. Hanging tight. I'm going to be able to maintain my 7th position here. One lap. All right. Nobody stacked them up. That's pretty good. All right, 2 laps, got a heavy blinker behind us. I got just a little squirrely coming out of 4 there. I'm gonna do a track analysis here real quick today. For the most part, you wanna follow the groove, the rubber that's laid on the track. That is the racing line. Okay, so let's do that track analysis right now. Like I said, just follow that groove, that is the racing line. Bring it right down to the dotted apron line on the inside, roll through the corners, heavy acceleration out, but you got to be careful about getting that rear end loose. Turns 1 and 2 here do not seem to be a very bad corner as far as people spinning themselves out. However, coming out of turn 4, right about here, is where people have a tendency to get loose on their own. That's also a prime passing zone along with turns 1 and 2 here, diving it in. Now, like I said, for the most part, you want to stay in the rubber around the track here, but you do want to chop that corner both 1 and 3, just a little short, little narrow, if somebody's working on you to protect that inside line. Everything happens here real quick at 13, 14 second lap times. Like I said, this is a rhythm track. You get into it, it feels great. You get out of it, it feels bad. 13.781. I wash out just a little bit there, but that's okay. I was still in the racing line. And that's a quick, and then I wash out really, really bad. I'm up in the gray. There's no traction there. I'm able to hang on to it, but it looks like the 14 is going to be able to get me on the inside, and probably the car behind him, which is the 3 car. He's probably going to get by me too. I'm kind of hung out to dry there, looking for a hole to get in there. I'm actually doing pretty good hanging on. Ooh, the 14 got loose. That allows me to get right up to him, but then I lose it going on in to 1 there, and the 12 car is going to take me on the inside also. I should be able to drop in behind him and maintain that position. That puts me back to 9th. 14.71. Okay, well, my mistake put me behind these 3 cars ahead of me, but I'm hanging really tight with them, and I think I'm just a little bit faster than them. It was just my screw up that got me behind these guys. They're racing pretty hard. 14.2. Trying to follow that racing line all the way around. Staying smooth on the throttle, not spin myself out. The setup that I have here is not perfect. It feels pretty good, but I'm a little loose coming out of 4. And that time there, you saw that, and I didn't get anywhere near the wall. But I'm going to try to follow this 12 car and see if we can't get past the 3. If he's going to put him to the outside, and then I can follow the 12 through the pass there. But then the 12 gets really loose and then swings all the way out in turns 1 and 2. So, okay, I dive down into the inside and get past him. Okay, well, either way, I gained a spot. You know what time it is? Crank that knob to 11.
13.977. 14.245. 13.927.
Alright, things are kind of stabilized here. I'm still in 9th place, just following the 14 and a 3 around. I did get high a couple times there. I'm going to have a tendency to overdrive the car just a little bit. But anyway, things kind of stabilize here for a little bit. And I'm just, trying to crack off some good laps and stick with these guys. This is, one of the highest strengths of the field in the SK that I've ever run. I think it was like 2138. And like I'd mentioned super quickly, I'm not running any Xfinity or Cup cars that has a tendency to lose me iRating, and that puts me to lower splits. So the last few races here, I've been in the top split or okay, we got a lap car here. We're going to negotiate easily. So anyway, whoa, we got the 14 up there really, really loose, and the 3's looking on the inside, and the 14's still out high. The 3, okay, can I get underneath the 3 and follow him past the 14? These guys are raised. The 14's actually doing a pretty good job on the outside, and then he gets loose, powers it out, and then smacks the wall, and I'm able to pick up a position, dodging that wreck. All right, that puts me up to 8th now. Ooh, they're wrecking and stacking up big time on the front stretch. What is this going to do coming around? Looking. Okay, they all punched out. They all kept going, or got in the right direction, kept going, or they punched out. All right. All right, in 8th. 20 to go. We're going to jump ahead with 5 laps to go. Ooh, really loose there, David.
14.0595.
All right. 5 to go. The last few laps, just not a whole lot happened, just cracking off some laps. You do see that the leader is right behind me. I will get lapped here very shortly, probably before the end of the race. So anyway, I just wasn't very smooth here today. Lanier, I have really enjoyed running this track in the past, both in the Legends, the SK, and even the street stock. And I just don't, I did come into this race immediately after running the Tour Modified at Martinsville, so that probably wasn't a smart thing to do. And usually I don't like to jump from one car to the next just like that in one night in a several-hour period. But so I think I'll come back here to Lanier. We'll do this one more time, see if I can't better my finishing position. And I think like I said, at that time I will spend all that day on that track. Okay guys, come on. God, these guys that stomp on the brake immediately when they cross the start-finish line for the checkered flag, I think it ought to be a rule. You should go to the pits afterwards, do the cool-down lap and go to the pits. But we'd probably have everybody wrecking trying to get in the pits. So anyway, just a little rant there. Okay, well, believe it or not, my SR did not take that bad of a hit with the 4X tap from the 14 before we even took the green flag, and I gained a little bit on iRating, so the iRating is up about as high as it's ever been for me at a 1728 here after this race. So anyway, thanks for coming along for the ride, and we'll see you next time.